Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jeanne, I'm a yoga teacher, and today I decided to share with you my morning routine. It's going to be not like exactly the way I do it because firstly it's not the morning and I'm not in my own room, but I'm going to show you as much as I can and give you many tips. So the thing is, I chose the things I do in the morning accordingly to my objectives and goals. So take this more as an inspiration, okay? But really make it your own. It's not like the routine that would suit everyone. Usually I wake up and I try to do as soon as I can cardiac coherence. So I made a whole video about it. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out first. I'll also put the link in the at the end of the video if you want. Basically, it's a breathing exercise, 5 seconds inhale, 5 seconds exhale for 5 minutes. I do that 3 times a day, and it really regulates my cortisol level. So it regulates the nervous system and it works wonders, really. So yeah, because there's a whole video about it, I suggest you watch that first. And then yeah, there are some moving things, obviously, because if I wake up and I remember the dream I was having, I try to note it down. That's really the first thing I do, but it doesn't happen all the time. I notice that it happens mostly after new moon. So yeah, the night of the new moon, I start to dream a lot, or the night before, and then for about a week, I have vivid dreams. So that's the week I write the most in the morning. And then, so maybe I go to the toilets if I feel it's urgent. Otherwise, I try to stay in my bed, just and move as little as I can. I don't even turn on a light. I stay with my breath and I do this cardiac coherence. Then usually, because I do it using an app, I have my phone in my hand. I know it's very bad because it would help me not to do that. But then, so I play on Duolingo. It's part of the brain exercise I do daily. And so it takes me at least 10-15 minutes in the morning. I do a bit of Spanish and mathematics to keep my brain really sharp and mobilize my neurons. Then, what do we do next? Oh yeah, then I start, so I get out of bed and I stretch. First of all, I can stretch in my bed if it's cold outside and I don't feel like going out too much. I move the toes and the fingers and I really do some cat and cow just to start the body moving. And quite quickly, I take either my watch or my phone and I time. So this is the part that is going to be a bit more active, and if you want to follow along, please feel free to do so. I thought it would be just a video about that part of the routine, but I thought maybe you want to know the before and after. So yeah, basically I do a plank. I hold it for 1 minute. So let's do that together if you want. Okay, I launch this and let's go. So the goal here is really to activate the core. Okay, try to be within your body. If you just try to escape it and think of something else, you may lose the integrity of the spine. You may make it easier. And you know, I started with 30 seconds because it was quite hard at first. But look, we're already at 30 seconds. If it's tough to speak though at the same time, if you want to Put your knees on the floor because you still feel the engagement of your core, then it's good. If you do on the knees and you drop the hips and everything is on the shoulders, not so good. So yeah, try to find the position where you engage the core and where it's basically it's going to be the effective part of the job. Okay, that's 1 minute. I'm plank. So I pause, shake the wrists, I breathe, and then I go back, and then I do push-ups. So same, I start with 5, and in 2 months I'm already at 15. So keep pushing yourself. If that's my if that can be the advice I give. You can do 5, take a break, do another 5, and you will see with time, because you push yourself, it becomes a habit for your body, and it becomes easier to do. I used to have cracks in my, like it used to crack when I moved my shoulders, sorry. And I got the answer with another dear teacher of mine, and she said to actually push in the thumbs while they are on the floor like this, and it's going to elongate the inside of that circle, you see? And it used to crack because I was just falling out. But if you keep pressing inside, the crack in the shoulders disappear. So that's my trick for you if you want to do push-ups. Let's do 5 together. Get ready, plank. Yeah, and the more you separate the hands, the easier it gets, I find. You want the elbows to point more or less 45 degrees. So not exactly like this, and not completely like that either. Something in between, okay? Try to keep your upper body as straight as you can, and try to go as low as you can. I know it's not easy, but let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, it's possible. I'm not gonna do more because talking at the same time, I'm not used to that. Okay, but you understand the idea of doing plank and push-ups. It's to keep on stimulating my upper body. Then I'm fighting, let's say, with my upper thighs and glutes, because I find this is where I store most of the fat in my body. So I always try to do different type of exercises. One of them that is very effective, because I can feel it in my glutes, is the bridge, glute bridges. So you lengthen your spine, make sure you bring the tailbone close to your heels and the back of your head like this onto the floor. And you're going to lift slowly, one vertebrae at a time. And it's not so much about sending the hips very high. You have to feel that you activate here the glutes. So you see, I can do like this and just move from the core. This is not what I'm looking for here. Let's do it again. So you see, first I pivot, I tilt my pelvis, I send the pubic bone up, and then there's also this idea of I want to keep my pelvic floor open. So we usually speak of contracting, right? To make it tight, to make it firm, so it's active. But we also need to learn how to stretch it. So well, it looks a bit weird, but it's like you open your anus, and you try to send that muscle as long as you can. So you try to send the knees out, and like, yeah, the inside of your legs out, like if they are longer than the outer side of your legs, the inner part of your thighs. And you just play like this. You push into the heels, of course, and you can do some jerking movements side to side, and surprise your body. Don't always do the same round. Like try to do like 5, then stop, hold, left, 2 to the right, to the left, 1 at the right, and you know, make it random, shuffle, shuffle randomly the exercises. And just like this, I start feeling my glutes being activated, so I know I'm in the right path. Okay, you roll down the spine onto the mat. To stretch those glutes, I can do figure 4. So I cross my legs like this. I bring my hand in between my legs, and you can place the hand behind the thigh or in front of the shin. And this is a very nice stretch here for the glutes. If you can't catch your thigh like this even, you can grab a strap or a belt, or you even grab the leggings like this or the pants, and you just hold on to it. As long as you feel the stretch here, this is good. It means you're working what's being targeted. Okay, roll it side to side, just to massage the back, and release. Then the other side, stretch. I like this because it has, I'm already on the back and it's easy to stretch like this. But I'm gonna show you a couple of other ones. Okay. So another one I can do is like the chair on the wall. I put my back against the wall and my knees are above my ankles, and I just sit like this and I start feeling it in my thighs. So it's a bit more like thigh targeting, but still very efficient. Same, you can time yourself the first time you do it and work with it as a baseline, you know, and keep working on it. Then you have calf raises. So open the legs, open the toes to the sides, hands to the hips, and you come down. And then from there, you come up, up, up. And that's very powerful for your calves. So you keep working the tonus of them. You can also do just coming up on the toes when you stand. Same, it's a question of what's your goal, how much you can do to start with, and you measure that first and then you increase from it. I also like to do some leg raises because when I bring my leg to the back, I contract the glute and then I stretch forward. I contract and I stretch. It's also good for the balance, as you can imagine. Always do both sides. And you see if my upper body follows, I'm not gonna activate the muscle. So it's important to keep the tailbone down and the navel in, up. Still breathe. Okay, there are plenty of exercises like this to do. It's up to you to decide which ones you want to do. For me, it's so the plank targets the core, the push-ups target the shoulders, and then something for the legs. If I do the balancing legs, I can also do like this. It's like warrior 1 in yoga, or high lunge. And it's good to stretch here the groin. So I don't do it for very long, right? For the glutes, sometimes my go-to is pigeon, like this. So I stretch that glute here. What I too often see is that, I'm gonna show you that side. So this is the right posture, okay? If you put like this, you're not going to stretch the glutes. Can you see the difference? My knee here is in front and the foot is behind. If you put your knee to one edge of the mat and the foot to the other edge, then you're going to open up the hip, and you're just placing the glute in the position in order to stretch it. Yes, both sides, obviously, if you choose to do this exercise. And then I'm ready for another kind of balance. So this is a bit weird because I'm not going to recommend you to do it. It can be quite dangerous if it's unsupervised. I'm lucky enough to have tried and played and experienced that inversion early in my life, so I'm not afraid of it. And I'm quite good at it. Because of yoga, I've been doing it regularly. But for like 1 year, 1.5 years, I didn't practice headstand. And I realized I could not do it anymore. So I incorporate that into my routine as well. And it's good because it stimulates the crown chakra. And yeah, I find it there's a real good ease into it. So my routine is to do 1 minute. Yeah, without the help of the wall. Okay, so yeah, 1 minute. Then I place my feet like this. Then I open. I bring back, and I stay. And the real goal is not to use the wall if I cannot. So if you want my advice on how to do headstand, I may do a video, but really, I don't think it's for everyone. Because people take that as acrobatics. They think it's yoga is just gymnastics, and this is not my take on yoga. I think you need to understand the meaning behind it, of what it does to the body, and if the first chakras are not aligned or balanced, and you start working on the last one, it's a recipe for disaster. So, yeah. Let me know. Maybe I'm going to make a video to explain exactly. There are many tips and tricks to teach in order to be able to lift the legs, but somehow it's better first to have someone next to you, and it's also if you're not afraid of being upside down, then you can do it. You know? Then I can give you tips so you don't hurt yourself in that process, because you see there's something about the size of your forearms that make a triangle. I like to open just slightly more, and then I place my hands in a very specific way around my head like this. So I'm not holding onto my head exactly. I just keep the triangle like this, and my pinkies are helping with the balance as well, and the thumbs are like this on top of the head, and I really land here, but not only because I need to lengthen my neck. So yeah, it's a whole thing, and doing the push-ups to prepare yourself for that headstand is crucial. I will never stress that enough. Okay. For the last exercise and posture I do. Okay, so let's imagine this table is actually a bed or a couch, right? And you're going to lie down on it, on your back, and you're going to let the head out of the bed, okay? And you're going to bring your arms up and above, like they could fall behind. You can see that my back is arching naturally. You can do it on the table as well, but as you can see, I put a couple of blankets because otherwise it's a bit hard on the back. And if you can, you even put your shoulders off the table. And you just hang in there for like 5 minutes. So you can do whatever you want with your legs, whether straighten them, place them in a butterfly, or just knees up and soles down like this. I like to do legs straight. And with time, you're going to just try to relax in this position. If you feel any discomfort, don't force it. Some people feel sick actually having the head hanging like this, so it means it's just not for you. But so I practice this for the shoulder mobility and heart opening. I like it because it's a good passive stretch, especially after the work I've been doing in the morning. It prepares me, it opens me up for the rest of my day, being ready to open myself to other people and listen to them, interact with them, work on my social life. Do as you can. Maybe just the head at first, then the head and the shoulders off the bed. And maybe to start with, you can only hold it for like 1 minute or even 30 seconds, and gradually you increase. I'm giving you right now a bit of time so you get the opportunity to get into the posture because maybe you had to move your screen. It's not so easy to speak in that position, but you can experience that the more you stay in this position, the more it's going to stretch here in the armpit, and the pecs actually open up. So as I said, it's shoulder opening, shoulder mobility, and chest opening. Even for the neck, it's a good stretch because there is no pressure put on the neck. It's better to do it after the headstand because the headstand you always press a bit with the crown on the floor, so you always risk to compress the cervicals. So at least like this, you do a really. First, it's the opposite way as the usual one, and also there is no weight on the head. It's the opposite, so the cervicals can really decompress. And you can move the arms and explore different positions. I usually put either an alarm or my clock. I look at it and I count more or less 5 minutes. I find that 5 minutes is really the good length for me. But at first I could not do 5 minutes, so maybe for you 5 minutes to start with is too much. And you try to really have the head heavy and the arms getting closer to the floor, because you always hold on to it unconsciously. And you try to feel the whole front of your body stretching. You can clasp your fingers, send them higher. You can always also take like a bowl of water, so you add more weight, so you can bring your hands closer to the floor. I do that sometimes. And then you're going to place your hands behind your neck, like this. And very, very slowly, because if you do any harsh movement, you may just injure yourself. So really take your time. And it's my hands that are pulling the head back up. and you see my back is getting more straight. Now with the knees up, I tilt my pelvis forward and I can really come up. But you can also roll onto the side like this, or you roll up if you feel like it's not too much for your belly and the front of the neck and the back of the neck, because you've been going so much back like this, you need to very easily come back forward. You see, I'm ready to go and start my day. So yes, sorry for the frame to finish with. I hope you enjoyed this movie. I was going to say this video. If you did, please put a thumb up. If you like my way of teaching, please do subscribe so you get notified for the next videos to come. Every Wednesday, I publish a new one. But the previous videos are also quite good, so make sure you take a look at it. I have different playlists. And regarding routines and how to set your goals and all that, you can also message me, whether here or on Instagram, and I'll send you yoga habit tracker, so you can. It's a weekly tracker, and you get to put your objectives and then tick and put words and encouragements. You can even add gratitude. It's quite wide. It's not. I mean, I think the principle of yoga is quite wide. So yeah, that's why I made this tool for you. So yeah, if you want it, just message me, and I'll be very happy to guide you through it. If something is not clear or if you need recommendations, I'll be happy to give you some. All right, cheers. Have a good day.